My name is Chidebelo KK, and I'm a graphic and visual designer based in Lagos, Nigeria. I've been doing graphic design for the past 10 years, and I'm basically a creative graphic designer focused on helping businesses stand out in the marketplace through creative communication and visuals. I love reading design books, drawing, sketching, playing board games, chess, and Monopoly, and people. Here's a quick review of my portfolio. First, I'm going to start with this. This is a brief for a restaurant based in Lagos, and it's a continental restaurant. The brief was a created brand identity design, and the client insisted on having Yoruba language intonation marks on the word marks. So first, I went ahead to pitch the idea of a word mark with a logo mark. And for the logo mark, I looked for references, and I came up with the knack pin. I vectorized the knack pin. I went through iterations of ideas. Then I came up with this. Then I used it for the pattern of the design. Then I used vibrant colors for the identity. Then I used the Merriweather typography and Efra font. This is the business card using vibrant colors. Then this is a picture of the branding of a food apron with the patterns, and there's the takeout pack. Then for the second project, this is Lux Jewelry. It's a luxury brand which women between the ages of 18 and 65 as their target market, with a wide selection of rings, necklaces, and earrings with both retro and modern designs. Lux is a very unique and interesting brand. The brief was to create a logo and a brand identity incorporating the feminine mystic touch. So I went looking for references, and I came up with the gala mask, which through sketching and idea iteration I came up with this. Here, look at the meaning of the word mark. You can see I infused the crown with the gala mask. Then for the colors, I use green, brown, and blue, warm colors, and I use the Trajan Pro typography and Efra. Here is the business card, complimentary card, using the mask as a pattern. Here's the boxes, design for the boxes. You can see here too. And this is the shopping bag. There's a pattern design, pictures, branded of the pictures. And the third project is Two Pence. Two Pence is an IT-based startup with interest in network servers. It has offices in Africa and Europe. The brief was to create is just a simple logo design based on typography. So I came up with this. Then the T with another, the dash up was they came from the servers. Just simplification of this of them. Came up with the business card design, simple and with white spaces, making use of white spaces. Here you can see the merchandise, the pictures here. Then for the third project, this is lace card. The brief was to create a logo for a brand identity e-commerce startup with major interest in Africa. You can see the African mark, logo mark on the logo. I basically came up. This is how I came up with the idea, trying to come up with a logo mark showcase in Africa. So you can see I infused the logo mark with the shopping cart. Then I came up with the pattern designs here, which I infused on the I use that as I used as an identity mark. Look at the colors I used. I used the warm and bright colors with gray and black to neutralize. I used the vanilla extra font and extra light typography. Look at the various format the logos can be in: black or white, the logo mark by the side or on top. Then look at the various application of the logo and patterns. Here is the pickup van. Here's the boxes. And then for my fifth project, this is Yellow Urban. The brief was to redesign a logo and maintain the core brand elements of the logo. The former logo can be seen later. Here's the former logo. It's a brand focused on it's an e-magazine brand. It's an e-magazine focused on youths, just pop culture. So here's the old logo and here's the new design. I basically used simple fonts and a vibrant yellow, and infused the typography, the L and B. You can see various formats of the logo in black and white. Then for the pattern design, since it was a magazine based on pop culture in Lagos basically, and this is just a snapshot of cosmopolitan Lagos, busy, vibrant, and that gave me an idea to come up with the pattern here. The roots, the busy, colorful design. Then I infused it to the elements, the letterheads and business card designs. You can see the photographs here, the patterns here. This is a popular danfo, yellow danfo in Lagos. Then my sixth project I'm showcasing here is an illustration I did for a t-shirt. The brief was to create a masquerade illustration for a t-shirt, and I came up with this, illustrated and colored it. I wanted to use the contrast. You can see the contrast, the African mask with Converse sneakers to create a contrast with a big teeth. Basically, a design for a t-shirt. Then my final project I'm showcasing here is a illustration too, but a 404 page illustration, page not found illustration. I basically like the same contrast I used. This is the popular tricycle mode of transportation in Lagos. This is an SUV coming together. That's phone. Basically showing your phone and taking off the stress when you're trying to open the page and not viewing the page. You can see the application here on a mobile phone, then here on a wide screen. So this is my portfolio.